Every winter, Massachusetts condo owners face two water damage risks that warmer climate condo owners never think about: ice dams and frozen pipes. These are not rare events. They happen every single winter in the Bay State, causing tens of millions of dollars in damage. Today, I'm going to explain how these winter risks work, how insurance covers them, and what you can do to protect yourself. Hi, I'm Carlos Vargas from Vargas & Vargas Insurance, and this is your Massachusetts Winter Condo Insurance Guide. Let me explain what an ice dam is and why it's such a problem. Heat escapes from your condo into the attic space. The heat warms the roof and melts snow sitting on top. The melted water runs down the edge of the roof and the eaves where there is no heat from below because the eaves extend past the exterior walls. At the cold eaves, the water freezes into ice. As water flows down and refreezes, icicles form and damage of ice builds up on the roof edge. Now, melting water has nowhere to go. The ice dam blocks it from draining off the roof. The water backs up behind the dam, gets under the shingles, and seeps into the building. It can damage the insulation, ceilings, walls, and everything below. In Massachusetts, ice dams are extremely common. Our freeze-thaw cycles throughout winter create perfect conditions. Older buildings with poor insulation are especially vulnerable. And once an ice dam forms, the damage can be extensive. Ice dam damage involves both the master policy and your HO6, depending on what is damaged. The roof is the common area, so damage to the roof itself falls under the master policy. The interior damage to common areas, hallways, lobbies, and shared spaces is also typically master policy territory. But the interior damage to your unit, your ceilings, your walls, flooring, and personal belongings is covered under your HO6 policy under water damage from sudden and accidental discharge of ice dam damage. Depending on your policy language, most policies cover ice dam damage, but check your policy specifically. There may be deductibles, waiting periods, or specific exclusions to understand. And if you live in a top floor unit, your ice dam exposure is highest. You are typically below the roof where ice dam forms. Make sure your HO6 coverage is adequate because you are more likely to experience this type of damage. Frozen pipes are other major winter damage risks for Massachusetts condo owners. When temperature drops, pipes freeze and ice expands and can burst the pipes. And when the ice thaws, water pours out, sometimes for hours or days before anyone notices. We have seen this type of damage be catastrophic. In condos, the pipes may be in your unit and the common areas are in your neighbor's unit. A burst pipe anywhere in the building can affect multiple units as water travels through floors and walls. Pipes most at risk are those in exterior walls and unheated spaces, or areas with poor insulation. In older Massachusetts buildings, and we have plenty of those, pipe locations are not always ideal for cold weather. Coverage for your burst pipe damage works similarly to other water damage. Your HO6 covers damage to your unit. The master policy covers the common area damage. And if your pipe bursts and damages another unit, the liability portion of your condo policy may be involved. While insurance covers the damage, prevention is better than filing claims for ice dams. If your building has chronic ice dam problems, advocate with your condo trustee board for better attic insulation and ventilation. Proper insulation keeps heat from escaping to the roof. Proper ventilation keeps the attic cold so snow does not melt unevenly. Heat cables along the eaves can prevent ice dams from forming. And for frozen pipes, keep your unit heated even when you're away. If you travel in winter, do not turn the heat below 55 degrees. Open cabinet doors under sinks to let warm air reach pipes in exterior walls. Know where your water shutoff is so you can stop a leak quickly. If you experience either type of damage, act quickly to mitigate further damage. Document everything with photos, contact your insurance broker or insurance company promptly. Here's a scenario that catches some Massachusetts condo owners. You go away for the winter, maybe you are a snowbird heading south or out west and your unit sits empty. If your heat fails where you're gone and pipes freeze and burst, the damage can be extensive before anyone notices. And some policies have vacancy provisions that affect coverage if the unit is unoccupied for extended periods. If you leave your condo vacant in winter, consider having someone check on it regularly, at least once a week. Smart home devices that monitor temperature and water can alert you of problems. And make sure you understand any vacancy provisions in your policy. Ice dams and frozen pipes are facts of life in Massachusetts condo owners. Every winter brings the potential for these water damage events. Make sure your HO6 policy covers these risks. Understand how your condo coverage coordinates with your master policy and take preventive steps to reduce your risk. In the next video, I will talk about condo conversions that convert a triple decker, the brownstone, or other property properties that make up so much of the Massachusetts condo inventory, and the special insurance considerations they bring. I will link that video here. And if you'd like us to review your policy, reach out to our team for a free, no obligation review. The contact information is in the description of this video. I'm Carlos Vargas with Vargas & Vargas Insurance. Remember, stay informed and stay properly protected. I'll see you in the next video.